All right, I'm back. Now, I do have to say this, and this might be very unpopular. Probably a lot of people are not gonna like me for saying this, but there's a particular topic that I do really want to talk about. It's online bullying. Online bullying when it comes to kids. Let's say between the age of 10 to 16, or maybe 9 to 13, whatever age range you want to put on it. I don't understand how people can get bullied online. I know that probably sounds very ignorant, but I'm really saying this because I'm just giving you my opinion. My opinion is probably wrong, but this is just how I feel, okay? And if you feel differently, please explain why. I'm very open to listen to why my point of view and perspective is wrong. I don't understand online bullying because you can just turn your phone off. I remember real bullying when you went to school and nigga, you had to fight every motherfucking day in school. You were gonna get jumped. You get jumped by females. You get jumped by dudes. You had to run for your life. You know what I'm saying? On the bike and all that type of shit. How you getting online bullied in your comments when you can just turn off your comments? You can turn off your comments. You can turn off your phone. When I was at school, I got bullied too. I couldn't turn off my bully though. My bully gonna follow me home. I'm at school. I'm gonna get bullied, nigga. How you getting bullied when you at home and you just... I don't understand. I'm not trying to be funny about this. I'm really trying to ask a real question. Why is it the parents' fault that these kids are getting online bullied because you allow your kids to have so much access to the internet? Is that the reason why? And let's be real about bullying. Online bullying aside, I'm not going to talk about online bullying. I'm going to talk about back in the day bullying, the bullying that I grew up with. Bullying was a necessary tool in order for you to really see what type of man, woman, or what type of heart that you had. Maybe that's an old school way of looking at things, but that's just what bullying was. Bullying was a necessary tool that damn near everybody that ever grew up in poverty and even in wealth had to go through. It tested your mettle. It tested you. It forged the type of human being that you was gonna be, whether you was gonna be a loving person or was you gonna be a fighter or was you gonna be pussy. Now these kids today, in today's time with this online bullying stuff, and I hate to see it, it's heartbreaking that these kids are being online bullied to the point where they want to commit suicide. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. I'm not saying that suicide didn't go on in my era too, but it's nothing like how it is now. The suicide rates now for children getting bullied online, I mean, that's not no laughing matter. That's real serious. But we have to have a conversation as well as parents and as elders and as aunties, uncles, fathers, and all that type of shit. Because the government can't save your child. What do we need to do as adults to protect our kids from getting online bullied? What do we need to do? Because a lot of kids ain't going to karate class, boxing class, ain't playing sports like how they used to because they want to be inside all motherfucking day playing fucking video games. A lot of women, young girls, sit online all day with all these motherfucking filters on trying to make themselves look pretty and cute for niggas that they don't even know that are predators. Do we need not to take the phones away from these motherfucking kids? Because social media is robbing children of their motherfucking innocence in their childhood. And if y'all want to think for a second that a congressional hearing in Washington is going to save your fucking kids, that's like saying that the president is going to save you. President ain't going to save you. The interest of our government, if you have not learned by now, the interest of our government, these politicians, is not the American people. It's these American businesses and these global businesses that's in China and all the way around the world that look at human beings as dollar signs because of capitalism. Capitalism. Even your religion is ran off of capitalism. That's the real motherfucking evil. Because you have people in this world that run these major corporations that are dumb as a box of rocks. Just because they went to Harvard and got a degree, they don't have no goddamn common sense. I done seen motherfuckers where I work at right now that's dumb as shit. And I've been at this job for goddamn me 10 years, but because I ain't got no goddamn degree. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. We gotta be real about this shit, man. We got to be real about this shit. Not only do we gotta be real about this, we gotta be real about pedophilia. We gotta have a real conversation about people who are attracted to young kids, young boys and young girls. Look, let's be real, bro. I'm attracted to women. I'm attracted to women 20 and above. I like older women. I can't help who I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to fucking women. You could put a gun in my head and say, man, either you gonna die or you gonna have to be attracted to somebody else, another species, another something. I'm gonna have to die, nigga. I can't help who I like. Now take that same common ass sense and apply it to pedophilia. These motherfuckers can't help who they motherfucking like. They like little kids. It's something wrong with them mentally. It's something wrong with them mentally. So, what are we supposed to do with pedophiles? What are we supposed to do with pedophiles? I'm gonna ask y'all. What do you think needs to happen to pedophiles? Do you think they need to be locked up for life? Or should they get the death penalty? Because guess what? If you start holding pedophiles to a high degree of the greatest hammer of justice, I guarantee you pedophilia will die out real quick when motherfuckers start getting a death sentence for pedophilia. You look in Dubai right now, you don't see anybody stealing no more because, man, they don't play that bullshit. Look, I love being in America too, just as much as the next motherfucker. But man, say, these children need to be protected at all costs. At all costs. That should be the number one priority. How are we going to be a great country if we can't even protect our own children? Social media is running amok, unregulated by the government, and there's so much sex trafficking, drugs, motherfucking me, kids committing suicide and self-harm videos and all this shit. How we supposed to make America great again? What's up with that, my nigga? Like, honestly, bro, pedophilia, men and women, man, you gotta get the fuck out of here, my nigga. Like, either go to jail for the rest of your life, my nigga, or get the death penalty. Because I would receive the death penalty right now if it was illegal to be attracted to women of age. I'm saying of age women in their 20s and up. if we just happen to live in that type of world. I say that to say this, man, you can't help who you're attracted to. People who like little kids, bro, children, babies, they don't need to be here, my nigga. Let's stop. Bro, somebody gotta say this shit, bro. People that like little kids, bro, don't need to be on this planet, dog. The fuck are we talking about, my boy? The fuck are we talking about, bro? I think we all can agree on that. Can we all not agree on that? Is that hate speech? Is that like me just saying some old hateful ass shit? No. Man, I don't know, bro. This world's so goddamn backwards, bro. It is crazy. This world is so backwards. Now, another thing, I think I said this on the last video, but yeah, these social media apps, they done figured out a way in the system to not be able to be able to be held liable for anything that happens to other people. The addiction that you get on these apps, bro, these apps are addicting as fuck. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm addicted like a motherfucker to TikTok. I mean, I don't watch nothing crazy on TikTok. I watch like history videos. I watch some bullshit too. But I watch it constantly. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I watch this shit probably an unhealthy amount. I would say when I'm at work, it could go maybe to 6 to 7 hours of me watching TikTok and me going back from TikTok to YouTube type shit. It's a very unhealthy amount. But I'm not taking in any harmful information. I stay away from bullshit. I like taking in healthy information, stuff that makes me history, knowledge, business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my algorithm. But everybody's algorithm ain't like that, because I know this nigga. It might be one thing that I look on TikTok. It could be something. It could be a beautiful woman twerking. I look at it and I be like, man, she fine as a motherfucker. Next thing I know, nigga, it's about 30 videos back to back about a woman twerking. And I'm like, nigga, I get it. I love a woman just as much as the next motherfucker, but damn, I ain't come over here to just see ass all goddamn day. That's crazy. So, whew, man, the billions of dollars that these corporations are making, these social media corporations are making off of the traumatizing consumers and profiting off of this traumatization, that's crazy. They're literally traumatizing people and profiting off of this with no recourse, with no type of discipline, with no infractions, no nothing, my nigga. That's wild, my nigga. And it's just not social media. It's a lot of industries that are doing the same thing. It's a lot of industries that are doing the same thing, especially our government, the military-industrial complex. They do whatever the fuck they want to do. They got a whole bunch of guidelines and regulations for the government. Man, them niggas done figured all that shit out. Them niggas is like, oh, you want to put regulations on us? Okay, we'll just go to private companies so y'all won't get no FOIA Act, Freedom of Information. Yeah. You can't get information if it's through a private company. We'll just outsource everything that we do to a private company so we won't be liable for anything. We can't get sued. We don't have to answer questions because private companies are exempt from bullshit. All we can do is question. That's all the Senate hearing is questioning and proposing bills in order to stop some shit. It was one senator that said, yeah, we can put y'all out of business tomorrow. Bullshit. You ain't putting nobody out of fucking business. If you would have, man, you would have been done did it. Come on, stop the cap, my nigga. I wish I could have remembered this dude fucking name. Talking about we'll just regulate you out of business. Why you ain't been done did it, my nigga? 2024, now you want to have all these threats after y'all done had multiple fucking Congress hearings? Now today is the day, oh yeah, we gonna put y'all out of, man, get the fuck out of here. Some dry ass threats, my nigga. Y'all, man. And put the music industry on trial too. Put Universal on trial. Put the movie industry on trial. Put all this shit on trial. Don't just have, so why is it only just social media? How much money has the movie, the entertainment industry made off of trauma and people killing themselves, self-harm videos, horror flicks, and all this type of shit? Yeah, come on, man. It ain't just social media. Y'all gonna do the entertainment industry like that too? How far does regulation go and how much is that going to save us when capitalism is a real thing? Capitalism is the biggest culprit and the reason why all businesses and the way that government works the way that it works. It's capitalism. It's money. It's advertising. Dollar bill, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Come on, what are we talking about? Y'all niggas ain't gonna change shit. Let's be real about that. Where we at? We at 17 minutes. All right, man. So I went on my little bitch ass rant about that, man. I'm gonna leave it at that right now. I don't think nothing is gonna happen. First of all, I don't think nothing is gonna happen with the social media shit. I don't think regulations are going to change. I do think that TikTok is selling our data. Not even selling it. I think they giving it up to China intelligence, and they're having a social media warfare. I think that Russia is doing the same thing when it came to the whole Donald Trump shit the first time. I think there's first of all, there's a lot of social media farms out here that are controlled by different countries that just put out false information. That's a fact. Our social media algorithms have been already infiltrated against American citizens. These algorithms that we're allowed to see in America are not allowed to be seen in other countries. China does not. They not having Ice Spice twerk videos and conversations about what role should a man and a woman play in society. They not having that conversation in China. They not having, maybe they having food reviews, I don't know about that, but they not having these cultural divisive conversations in other countries. It's only in America. That is algorithm warfare. That's social media warfare. And because everybody can have a platform to say how they feel about stupid ass, goddamn social issues that's going on, social media has weaponized regular people to speak for their agenda, whether you on one side of the fence or the other side of the fence, because there is no right or wrong when it comes to dividing a country. There's only division. I don't give a fuck if you're right. I don't give a fuck if you're wrong. I just want you niggas arguing and nobody being on the same page. That's what these social media apps are creating for American people. Every division, that's one of the biggest steps when it comes to warfare. This is a totally different war that we're fighting today, my nigga. There is so many different wars on so many different fronts when it comes to government, social media, entertainment, war, military industrial complex, proxy wars going on between Russia and Ukraine. It's a whole bunch of shit going on. Israel and Palestine. It's a lot of shit going on right now. Iran going against America right now. Rest in peace to those 3 black Americans that lost their lives due to that. I believe it was a drone strike. I could be wrong, but God bless your family and all that type of stuff, man. That's so horrific for people to lose their lives over something they don't even know what they lose in their life for. Over money, capitalism, resources, imaginary lines drawn on this planet. I think people need to look at these major corporations, BlackRock, State Street, and who else is the other group? I talk about them all the time. I can't remember the other group's name. But there are titans of industries, these huge companies, Wall Street, these huge billionaire companies that are being generationally ran, energy companies, generationally ran by people who have the same agenda for control. The best way to control people is to keep everybody divided and confused. And I don't understand why we don't see this shit. Look, I'm pro-black than a motherfucker. I'm pro-black. But I understand why you have people that are pro-white, pro-Mexican, pro-whatever area that they come from. I understand you being proud about your culture and your race and the things that y'all had to go through in order to be where y'all at now. But I think we can all agree as a human race that something is wrong with how we conduct ourselves when it comes to politics, when it comes to capitalism, and when it comes to the things that we disagree on religion-wise. Why are we conducting ourselves in such a divisive way? Is life supposed to be this fucking hard? I don't have no religion, but I love if you have a religion that's making you a better person for you. I shouldn't have to want to debate a Christian on why Christianity is wrong. Christianity ain't wrong. It's wrong if I think it's wrong. It's right if he think it's right. Whatever helps you to be a better person. The only thing that I have about religion is history and teaching history. Religion has a way of just forcing people to think that if they don't do this or that, they'll go to hell. Divisiveness. As opposed to just laying out the history and all the information and letting people decide for themselves on what they think happened. Just give the facts. That's why religion has been such a turmoil in this country since its inception. It's because that man has hidden certain facts from people in order to gain power and money, capitalism, as opposed to just laying out all the facts. Why you think you can't go to Egypt right now and see certain shit in Egypt? Why we can't go to a lot of these places in Egypt and do excavations on certain things and just dig? Why are they hiding so many artifacts in history from America, not only just American people, but human beings? Why is so much information being hidden from humans about our history? Because it doesn't fit the agenda. It doesn't fit the capitalistic what's the word I'm looking for when it comes to the ideology when it comes to religion, the ideology of religion. It doesn't fit the narrative because there's so many things that can't be explained. And if you can't explain it, put that in the back drawer and let's talk about the things that we can explain. Let's make it right and let's profit off of it. That's what religion is. That's what the government is. That's what capitalism is. Strip everybody of the truth. The truth is the biggest table flipper. Oh, if everybody knew the unfiltered truth about our history, about everything that's being done in the shadows when it comes to government, nothing would be the same. Our government is hiding a lot of shit from us. Religion is hiding a lot of shit. The Vatican got 5 miles of fucking documents and texts that they will not allow regular people to see. What fucking religion would have the need for 5 miles worth of documents of things that you can't see? Why I can't see it? If the Vatican got 5 miles, and this is a real thing, if the Vatican got 5 miles worth of libraries upon libraries upon libraries of documents and artifacts that we can't see, what do you think that our government has? Part 3 coming up.